All right, so today I'm going to fill you in on the big secret that the SMMA gurus are not telling you and how you should implement it into your business and your agency so that you can grow just as big as them. Now, let's get straight into it. We all know the Iman Gadzis, the Charlie Morgans, and the Thomas Garnetts. These people have shown us that there is a way out of our current painful situations. They've also brought us into this world of SMMA and have handheld us along our journeys. And we all intake their content because of the information that they've set upon us. If you're looking at someone who's making millions of dollars a month or however many hundreds of Ks, it's like, why wouldn't I listen to you? Just because somehow, some way, you found a way and a crack in the system that help you get to where you are, right? They've given us scripts to start outreach. They've given us motivation to start an agency. And they've also given us multi-$1,000 courses that I personally and you maybe have to invested your money into. But in the midst of it all, I think that I've finally solved a crucial step that was missing in my growth as an entrepreneur. And I think that if you implemented it too, it would help you grow to where you want to be. The main thing is the attention, right? The attention has been the thing that I think most of us young agency owners have been missing out on. I realized that I was missing the attention that brings my niche flooding into my comments asking for my services. We're all told to start outreaching. We're told to start cold emailing, cold calling, cold DMing, cold texting, whatever it is, on a cold basis as if we're a stranger to our prospects. When in a way there should be things that incite trust in our prospects. There should be ways that we can make it so that it's easier for them to have a response for us, just because we show that we are real. If we just go to someone with a random email with our name or whatever, there's a very low possibility that they will actually respond to us. And I've learned that the very hard way. I've sent thousands of emails to people just to get no replies back. So I totally understand, and I've totally been through the trials and tribulations of not having anything to incite trust before I do contact my prospects, right? So this is what the SMMA gurus have cracked down on and are using to build $1 million empires. They know that we're watching what they say. They know that they're gaining our trust in them with every impression that they make, because every video that we click on is another way that we solidify our judgment on them. They know that their information is something that we've deemed as valuable and is worth paying for, right? That's how they go from, just teaching you about ways to make money into, the next day you're buying a course from them for $1,000 just because you're like, yeah, like this guy really knows what he's talking about. And, I see these things because they're not only making monetization off of YouTube and getting views on their videos and the ads that they have, but they're also gaining monetization from having a call to action for their service. And I'm asking myself, why wouldn't I want the same for myself? It's like, why wouldn't I want to give people the same value that these gurus have been giving to all of us young agency owners? I spent so much time watching the next video on YouTube, learning about someone else's SMMA journey and success, when I could have been making a video showing my SMMA journey and success, and not only doing that, but helping people along the way. Only recently, I've gained notice that once one's mindset shifts from consumer to producer, the game of new age business has been won. You got to realize there's so many apps that are going out right now. It's TikTok, there's YouTube, there's Twitch, and then even on the regular social media apps like Instagram and Twitter, the longer you have attention, the longer you have eyes on you, checking on what you're doing, the more opportunities you have to profit. It's like money just comes to you once you create that audience that is willing to see and deem you as valuable, right? So with this, it's like, as long as the attention is in my control, I'll never go broke. That's the lesson. That's one of the main lessons that this has taught me. The goal of the journey is to find out how to produce more in order to gain more attention. I've made a promise to myself to spend more time creating traffic that comes to me, not the other way around. So the cold outreach, sure, I'm still doing it, but at the same time, it's like, once I do send that message, if the prospect looks at my profile, then they'll be nurtured through the impressions that I make through the videos that I have made, right? We all have 24 hours in a day. Most spend their time and money watching others, while some make time and money from being watched. At the end of the day, from learning this, I think that I'm personally going to be the one making money from being watched. I remember when I was pitching my services to sports clubs and physical therapists, and I got no responses. So this is what I was talking about earlier, how I was sending thousands of emails to sports clubs and physical therapists and getting literally no replies just because I had nothing to incite trust. All I had was the pitch, the offer that I had and gave to them. And through my thousands of emails, I managed to sign one client and I got on 5 sales calls. But that's the thing, I got on 5 sales calls, right? And I don't even remember my response rate, but just the fact is, it's like, man, this is you. There has to be a better way to make cold outreach easier for yourself, and this is probably one of the best things that you can do, because eventually not only will you build that audience that you can easily teach and inspire and have people grow you, but your platform will also grow so big to the point where you don't even have to outreach anymore, because you just have an automated nurturing process because of the videos that you made, right? Creating content helps build an audience of like-minded individuals that resonate with you. It also helps create trust between you and your prospects since they put a face to your service. So imagine you send someone a cold DM, and then just before they do want to respond to you, if they even do, they check your profile just to see if you are even real and if you can provide actual, results, right? So what they're going to be looking for is case studies. They're going to be looking for testimonials. They're going to be looking for informational videos. They're going to be looking for ways that show that you can actually provide the service that you're pitching. Wouldn't that help incite them to actually respond to you and hear you out on a call? It's like, why wouldn't I start making content so that people can just be nurtured through that? Because once I post it once, it'll stay there forever, right? So then the more people that do go through it, the more people I'm already gaining trust from. And I haven't even contacted them yet, right? What's the reason not to make content? Is it fear? Fear is all it is? Is it fear? What do you fear? Thinking that you're going to be judged from friends and family and the internet, when honestly, bro, the inspiration that you'll have on others completely blows it out of the water. Who cares about the judgment? The judgment will be washed out by the people that you're helping and you're making an impact on. All you can do from making content is grow, right? Especially if you're making valuable content. Like, if you're really helping others not make the same mistakes that you made on your path, and you're helping them grow themselves, there's no reason that you should be fearing judgment. We are all stronger than we think. There's value to provide from all the experiences we've had in life. We each have been through our own little journeys, and I think that there's always a story to be told. So I hope that you'll take these words and begin creating your own content. The key, though, is to build value. Be that inspiration for someone who stumbles onto your path. Your impact on the world has the potential to be insurmountable. I think one of the main things that I've learned that has helped me overcome the fear of creating content is the fact that the impact and the potential of the impact is so great, right? So hopefully this video will help you take action. You're welcome for showing you the secret. You're welcome for actually telling you, to start creating content and gaining attention, because this is one of the main things that will help you get to where you want to be. Now, that's all from me. Talk to you soon. It's time to take action.